Hey you guys, I just wanted to make something clear because I do still sometimes get messages from people in regards to some of the things that I've been really open about in regards to my past and things that been through and things like that. I just want to make it really clear, because a lot of people are coming to me, and I understand the compassion intent that's coming from those people, but saying that certain situations I was a victim and this and that. I just want to make it perfectly clear. Yes, are there things in my past that I was a victim of? Yes. But I just want to make it perfectly clear, all right? I am not a victim of everything. And there's a lot of things I'm not a victim of. Let's just do a general cleanup clarity. I caused a lot of the things. And what I mean by that is I didn't just go out and seek it and create it. I unconsciously created it. How did I do that? A lot of my bad decisions and bad circumstances back then, and being in a bad position and being homeless back then and going through certain life-threatening situations and things like that, I am accountable because, and let me explain. Oh no, I can't believe she said that. Let me explain. Because of my own lack of self-awareness, my huge lack of self-respect and self-worth, and through lack of situational awareness and awareness of those I'm around, and huge lack of boundaries. I had no boundaries back then. I was very naive, and I let anyone in, and whatever they did to me, that was the experience. That's not a victim. That's lack of self-awareness. That's lack of awareness on so many levels, as well as a lack of self-love and respect. I also take responsibility for losing certain people. Why? Because, and this also means back then, family members and the whole situation with that. Not taking full blame for that. There's more than one people involved. There's a certain way that worked out. I'm not getting into that. That's very personal. But the way it ended into homelessness, and from then on, other things that have happened that are not relating to my family. They're relating to other people that I've had in my life from that point forward, and things like that. I take accountability because I also had, on top of everything I just named, lack of this, lack of that, and da da da, I also had a huge lack or just no self-discipline at all. You don't get to keep and flourish things in your life without self-discipline. It does not happen. You have to discipline your behavior in order to have healthy relationships flourish in your life. I am not a victim of that at all. I was the creator, the unconscious creator of the destruction of those relationships. And I'm not talking about just lovers. I'm talking about everyone. It could be a friend. It could be anything. It was a lack of self-discipline on my part by not disciplining my behaviors and bringing them in line with what a healthy relationship looks like, healthy communication, being honest, making sure my actions line up with healthy behaviors and behaviors that resonate with what I'm saying that I feel for the, or what I bring to the friendship, or whatever it is. So I take responsibility. I take accountability for that. And I had to be by myself for a while to come into not only self-awareness, but being aware that there is a such thing as really needing to hone down and discipline your behavior. It really is true, you guys. If you know, and I'm speaking from my experience, but it's not just me that says this. It's anyone who's brought any kind of health, wealth, and success into their life. They're all saying the same thing. And I see why. You have to discipline your behavior. You don't get to just manifest great things in your life and you just go off and do whatever the fuck you want to do. It doesn't work that way. You have to work at your character every single day. It's a practice. No one just heals and then that's it. You never deal with it again. That's a fairy tale. You have to wake up every morning and still practice everything that you've already been practicing to develop yourself personally. It's a constant thing for the rest of your life to discipline your behavior and the way that you treat yourself, the way that you love and respect yourself, the way that you love and respect others around you, who you allow around you, who do you not allow around you, and why. Your boundaries, respecting your boundaries, making it clear that there's consequences if you cross those boundaries, so that you are showing yourself respect and in turn teaching others around you that you do want around you how to respect you and your boundaries. If you don't take yourself serious, no one will. And so I surrounded myself back then, years ago, with people who did not take me serious. And it's not totally their fault. I allowed them into my circle because I did not take myself serious. I did not respect myself. And I had a very low sense of self-worth, which is why those experiences were allowed to be manifested into my life. So that's how those things came about. And the more I learned these things, the more I changed my character, the farther away I got from those kinds of experiences, and the more nearer I got to a sense of real self-love, self-respect, and self-awareness, and situational awareness, and taking full responsibility for what I allowed to happen in my life, and taking myself serious, which is still something I practice every day. This is not something that you just reach a finish line and you did it. No, this is constant. And it shows up in different ways. And the more you level up, it's going to show up in a different way, through different situations, different people. And this is where you have to constantly take your lessons with you and fine-tune them to that new level that you're at, to suit what you are now in front of on that level in your life. So it's a constant. It's a spiral. You're always going to come back to situations in different forms that require you to pull out your lessons and apply them to yourself and to your situation and those around you. So I take full responsibility for a lot that I've allowed to happen in my life, and the people that I've allowed to be in my life, as well as the people that I finally distanced myself from and created a better sense of peace of mind and self-respect, self-love, and self-discipline and awareness, both of myself and those around me and the situation that I'm in. And I've also, because of that, have learned to prevent situations from happening. I don't blindly walk into situations anymore. Before I even consider putting myself in a situation, I consider all possible consequences, and they are not consequences that I would like to manifest in my life, then I choose to prevent even letting it happen, or me being put in that situation. So that's what I've learned through many different types of situations. So that's pretty much my way of wrapping it up. Yes, I could go into detail, but we would be here for like 40 minutes. So maybe if you guys want, I can break down each experience in different videos, but like to put it all in one video is just, we will be here forever. You know, my life can be a movie. But yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest. It's me that takes ownership. No one put me in these situations. I take ownership. There are a few things that, yes, I'm a victim of, and that's fine. But everything else is it's me. It's my lack of whatever that created certain experiences that I've had in the past that are not so ideal. So, to put it lightly. Same thing with all the good times. I was part of that, but still, you know, it's usually the bad where we sharpen our character. So that's why I wanted to bring it up. Thank you guys for those of you who did reach out and with compassion, but it's my responsibility and I accept that. Thank you guys. If you guys have anything to say in the comments, want to reply or just say something, please feel free and keep it respectful. I don't want any issues. You are free to express your opinion in a very respectful way. Thank you.